Welcome everyone. Today we have a Dota Underlords review. This is after the big update and a tiny update. So let's look at the tiny update first. What we're going to look at is they're saying, the developers are saying, ever since the last time they introduced the Underlord, the duo section, they're about to introduce that at the first half of October. Yes, there will be 6 new heroes, 3 new alliances, and update user interface. We're very excited for that, and we can't wait to have duo mode. We can't wait to have the battle pass, city crawler, and more are coming. So this will also complete the into one. So there will be official launch. So that's great because there will be more advertisement, more marketing for Underlord to expand the player base and to take the game even further. We know the game is great. We know the developers are on point and they're working very hard. It's just that they need a little boost of support. So with the official launch, I'm hoping it works well. So we can see that this is the overlay. We can see the city crawler, maybe a single player RPG mode. There's custom games, there's season 1, and there's battle pass. So, there's also this. This is one of the Underlords. If you look in the background of our Underlord picture, you can see there's 4 Underlords here. This one's probably the scrappy one. This is the brownie one. This is the mage one. This is the assassin one. That's what I'm thinking. So we shall find out. We're going to expect a few of the bugs and balance for the next week or 2 before the release of the big update, which is okay. At the early of October, we'll be looking into the new update and we're going to try lots of things. Now we're looking into the changes affecting us on this current patch. The first changes is the rates of the tier 4 units. We have tested this less likely to top roll like a Lone Druid, Dragon Knight, etc. for crucial builds, which is okay, but in the later stage of the game, after to level 9, you still get your rates back. So leveling aggressively may be an option for mages, for knights, or even for hunters at times, for Medusa and other purple units. So this really favors builds such as early game builds, savages, maybe even assassins, because it's also assassin buff for this one. Let's jump to the bottom. The assassin buff for this one is upon critical strike, the assassin will ult the target, so they take less healing from their allies or any source of damage for healing. So they can't lifesteal, no warlock, and no regen for 50 or 100%. This makes assassin more viable with the Downing Dasu, which reduce healing by 50%. So you don't need 2 of those to make it work, just with 1 and assassin crits. But the downside is you do need 6 assassins to reduce healing by 100%. I wonder if you reduce healing by 150% if you have Downing Dasu as well. So I'm going to be curious on assassin builds and we want to look into that. The biggest nerf and the changes are going to come in for the warlock and the shamans. So the warlock had a healing reduction for tier 2 and tier 3 to reflect how much sustain warlock had, but I think they still overheal, so this is not much of a change. The big change for warlock is here. Before he was linking 2 targets, now disruptor needs to have tier 2 of warlock to link 2 targets. So it's taking away the effect of just having 1 disruptor and just 1 or 2 random warlock just out heals everything. It's good because he seems to be a little overpowered back then. And the warlock, we're getting a little tired of warlocks. That's why we're getting no healing and we're getting a few changes. So I like that. On top of that, the nemesis of the chicken farm and the mana reduction, we have the Arc Warden nerf, which is acceptable. 1 nerf was not enough. I had a game, 6 people running Arc Warden. I'm like, guys, I also want to play Arc Warden. So we lost because we couldn't find him. HP nerf is okay, not the biggest change. Maybe attack speed or damage is better. It's okay. The biggest nerf is with the Ace effect again. The previous effect for shamans was that when you are stunned, and even after you are stunned, you will lose mana when enemies attack you. And that's massive because they adjusted Tide. When you get stunned by Tide, you basically lose all your mana, and so is Disruptor. You not only get silenced, blinded, and also disarmed, you also lose your mana. So now instead of drawing mana, it's just gonna be like they don't gain mana. So it's not bad. I think it still works. I've seen mages making it work, and it can be strong. So in that sense, I think the small changes are good because they're adjusting to things that's a little stronger in the meta, and they're tailoring it up. And I'm really looking forward to this part over here. 6 new heroes, 3 new alliances, and city crawler for some PvE action. I'm a big RPG fan and I want to try all the Underlords. So super excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you find those updates to be justifiable and how you're looking forward towards building and playing the new patch changes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you have some good time with the latest patch, and hopefully you find some good meta builds. I'll be introducing a few new meta builds with the change up rates, aggressive leveling, or even playing units that don't need tier 4. That's when I say savages. You get your 3-star Lycan, get 3-star Tusk, Joranger, Enchantress, and maybe a 2-star Longdred, that's all. So, thank you again so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe for more Underlord guides, builds, and update reviews as we look into Borderlands 3 as well. Please also check that out as well if you can. Please also follow and subscribe to support me on Twitch if you can. That'd be great. So really looking forward to see you guys on Twitch as well. Thank you, everyone.